True attractiveness isn't just about what you see in the mirror. It's about that magnetic energy that draws people to you, that inner glow that lights up a room when you walk in. The most attractive people in the world share certain powerful habits that make them irresistible, not because of perfect features, but because they radiate confidence, vitality, and authentic beauty from within. By watching this video until the end, you will discover how to cultivate these transformative habits that will not only enhance your physical appearance, but also elevate your entire presence and make you naturally magnetic to others. These practices will transform not just how others see you, but how you see yourself, creating a positive cycle of confidence and attractiveness that becomes your natural state of being. If you're ready to unlock your most attractive self, let's dive deep into these life-changing secrets. 1. They prioritize genuine self-care rituals. These rituals aren't rushed or mechanical. They're mindful practices that connect them with their inner wisdom and set the tone for how they want to show up in the world. Evening routines might include skincare done with intention, reading something inspiring, or practicing gratitude for the day's experiences. These consistent acts of self-care create a deep sense of self-worth that's visible to everyone around them. Self-care also means saying no to things that drain your energy and yes to things that light you up. Attractive people protect their energy fiercely because they understand that their vitality is precious. They create boundaries that preserve their mental and emotional well-being, which allows them to show up fully present and engaged when they're with others. This presence is magnetic because it's so rare in our distracted world. When someone gives you their full attention and energy, it's incredibly attractive and makes you feel valued and special. Instead, you celebrate it and lift others up, which creates an incredibly attractive dynamic. People are drawn to those who make them feel good about themselves, and confident people naturally do this because they're not competing, they're collaborating in creating positive experiences. 3. They master the art of genuine listening and presence. In our fast-paced, distracted world, the ability to be fully present with someone is incredibly rare and attractive. Attractive people understand that one of the greatest gifts you can give someone is your complete attention. When you truly listen to someone, not just waiting for your turn to speak, but genuinely engaging with their thoughts and feelings, you create a connection that's magnetic and meaningful. Genuine listening goes beyond just hearing words. It's about picking up on emotions, understanding context, and responding with empathy and insight. Attractive people ask thoughtful questions that show they're engaged and interested in the other person's experience. They remember details from previous conversations and follow up on things that matter to the people in their lives. This level of attention makes others feel valued and appreciated, which naturally draws people to them. Being present also means putting away distractions and giving your full attention to the moment and the person you're with. Attractive people don't constantly check their phones or look around the room when someone is talking to them. They make eye contact, use open body language, and create a space where the other person feels heard and understood. This presence is magnetic because it's so rare and valuable in today's distracted world. Attractive people also understand that silence can be just as powerful as words. They're comfortable with pauses in conversation, which allows for deeper reflection and more meaningful exchanges. They don't feel the need to fill every moment with chatter or make everything about themselves. This emotional intelligence and social awareness makes them incredibly appealing companions who others seek out for both light conversation and deep discussions. The ability to be present extends beyond conversations to all aspects of life. Attractive people are fully engaged in whatever they're doing, whether it's walking in nature, preparing a meal, or spending time with loved ones. This mindfulness creates a richness in their experiences and an appreciation for life that's visible to others. People are naturally drawn to those who seem to be fully alive and engaged with the world around them. 4. They develop and share their unique passions and talents. Nothing is more attractive than someone who is passionate about something meaningful to them. When people talk about their genuine interests and pursuits, Their eyes light up, their energy shifts, and they become magnetic. This generous spirit is incredibly appealing and makes people want to spend more time with them. Having genuine interests also gives you confidence in social situations because you always have something meaningful to contribute to conversations. Instead of relying on small talk or gossip, you can share insights, experiences, and knowledge that add value to interactions. This substance makes you memorable and positions you as someone worth knowing and spending time with. Developing your passions also contributes to your personal growth, which is inherently attractive. When you're constantly learning, improving, and challenging yourself, you maintain a youthful curiosity and vitality that's magnetic. People are drawn to those who are evolving and growing because it inspires them to do the same. Your commitment to personal development becomes an attractive quality that sets you apart from those who have become stagnant or complacent. Attractive people find forms of movement they genuinely enjoy rather than forcing themselves through exercise they hate. This might be dancing, hiking, swimming, yoga, martial arts, or playing sports. The key is consistency and finding joy in movement, which creates a positive association with taking care of your body. When you enjoy being active, it shows in your energy and enthusiasm, making you more magnetic to others. Proper nutrition is another cornerstone of attractiveness because it directly affects how you feel and how much energy you have. Attractive people fuel their bodies with nutrient-dense foods that support optimal brain function, stable energy levels, and glowing skin. They understand that what they put into their body affects their mood, mental clarity, and physical vitality, all of which impact how attractive they are to others. Sleep is equally important for maintaining the energy and presence that makes someone attractive. Quality rest allows your body to repair and regenerate, supports emotional regulation, and gives you the mental clarity to be fully present with others. Attractive people prioritize sleep as a non-negotiable aspect of their health routine because they understand its impact on every aspect of their well-being and how they show up in the world. 6. They practice emotional intelligence and empathy. Emotional intelligence is one of the most attractive qualities someone can possess because it enables deep, meaningful connections with others. Attractive people have developed the ability to understand and manage their own emotions while also being attuned to the emotions of others. This creates a dynamic where people feel safe, understood, and valued when they're around them. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence and attractiveness. Attractive people take time to understand their own emotional patterns, triggers, and responses. Instead, they address issues directly but kindly, seeking understanding rather than being right. They can apologize genuinely when they make mistakes and forgive others when they've been hurt. This emotional maturity creates deeper, more authentic relationships. Attractive people also understand how to regulate their own emotional energy to create positive interactions with others. They don't dump their problems on everyone they meet or use others as emotional outlets for their stress and frustration. Instead, they take responsibility for their emotional well-being and show up to relationships as their best selves. This emotional generosity makes people feel good when they're around them, which naturally creates attraction and connection. 7. They cultivate a positive mindset and optimistic outlook. Positivity is incredibly attractive because it's contagious and creates an uplifting energy that people want to be around. You become a source of light and inspiration in their lives, which makes them want to spend more time with you. This positive influence is one of the most magnetic qualities someone can possess because it actually makes other people's lives better. 8. They dress with intentional style and personal expression. While attractiveness isn't just about clothing, how you present yourself visually does impact how others perceive you and how you feel about yourself. Attractive people understand that style is a form of self-expression and communication, and they use it intentionally to reflect their personality and values. This doesn't require expensive clothing or following every trend, but rather developing a personal aesthetic that feels authentic and makes you feel confident. Intentional style begins with understanding your body, personality, and lifestyle, then choosing clothing that enhances your natural features and reflects who you are. Attractive people invest in quality basics that fit well and make them feel confident, then add pieces that express their individuality. They understand that fit is more important than brand names or trends, and they take the time to find clothing that flatters their unique body type. Personal style also extends beyond clothing to grooming, posture, and how you carry yourself. Attractive people maintain good hygiene, choose hairstyles that complement their features, and pay attention to details like clean nails and fresh breath. These basics might seem obvious, but they create a foundation of self-respect that's visible to others and incredibly attractive. Color and texture can also be used strategically to enhance your natural attractiveness. Understanding which colors make your skin glow and your eyes pop can dramatically improve how you look and feel. Attractive people experiment with different combinations and pay attention to how different choices make them feel, choosing options that boost their confidence and energy. Most importantly, attractive people dress for themselves rather than trying to please others or follow rules that don't feel authentic. They develop a personal uniform or signature style that feels like an extension of their personality. This authenticity and self-expression is magnetic because it shows confidence and self-knowledge, qualities that are incredibly attractive to others. 9. They continuously invest in personal growth and learning. Curiosity and the commitment to continuous learning are incredibly attractive qualities because they keep you growing, evolving, and interesting. Attractive people understand that life is a journey of discovery, and they remain open to new experiences, ideas, and perspectives throughout their lives. This growth mindset keeps them youthful, engaged, and fascinating to be around. Personal development can take many forms, from reading books and taking courses to traveling and trying new experiences. Attractive people are intentional about their growth, identifying areas where they want to improve and taking concrete steps to develop new skills or knowledge. This might involve learning a new language, developing creative abilities, improving relationship skills, or exploring spiritual practices. Learning also keeps you humble and curious, which are attractive qualities. When you're constantly growing, you remain open to feedback and new ideas rather than becoming rigid or know-it-all. Attractive people ask questions, admit when they don't know something, and show genuine interest in learning from others. This humility and curiosity makes them excellent conversationalists and companions. Growth also involves self-reflection and the willingness to examine your beliefs, patterns, and behaviors honestly. Attractive people do regular internal inventory, celebrating their progress while identifying areas for improvement. They're not afraid to challenge themselves or step outside their comfort zones because they understand that growth requires discomfort and risk. The commitment to personal growth also demonstrates that you value yourself enough to invest time and energy in becoming your best self. This self-investment is attractive because it shows that you take responsibility for your life and happiness rather than expecting others to fulfill you or fix your problems. This independence and self-sufficiency is magnetic because it comes from a place of strength rather than need. 10. They radiate genuine warmth and kindness to others. Perhaps the most attractive quality of all is genuine warmth and kindness toward others. They make people feel seen and heard, which is one of the greatest gifts you can give someone in our busy, distracted world. Genuine warmth also means being inclusive and making others feel welcome and accepted. Attractive people don't exclude others or make people feel like outsiders. Instead, they create spaces where everyone feels valued and included, regardless of differences in background, opinions, or circumstances. This inclusive energy is incredibly attractive because it demonstrates security, confidence, and genuine care for others. The most attractive aspect of warmth and kindness is that it comes from abundance rather than scarcity. Attractive people understand that there's enough love, success, and happiness for everyone, so they're generous with their support and encouragement. They celebrate others' achievements without feeling threatened and offer comfort during difficult times without expecting anything in return. This generous spirit is magnetic because it creates an atmosphere of safety, acceptance, and possibility that everyone craves. In conclusion, true attractiveness comes from developing yourself as a complete person who radiates confidence, warmth, and authenticity. These 10 powerful habits work together to create a magnetic presence that draws people to you not because of superficial qualities, but because of the energy and value you bring to every interaction. When you prioritize genuine self-care, cultivate authentic confidence, master the art of presence and listening, develop your unique passions, maintain excellent health and energy, practice emotional intelligence, maintain a positive mindset, dress with intentional style, continuously invest in growth, and radiate genuine warmth and kindness, you become irresistibly attractive from the inside out. Remember that attractiveness is not about perfection or trying to please everyone. It's about becoming the most authentic, vibrant version of yourself and sharing that gift with the world. These habits require commitment and consistency, but they create lasting changes that will enhance every area of your life. As you implement these practices, you'll notice that you feel better about yourself, enjoy deeper relationships, and naturally attract opportunities and people that align with your values and goals. The journey to becoming more attractive is really a journey to becoming more yourself. And that's the most beautiful and magnetic thing you can be. Start with 1 or 2 habits that resonate most with you and build from there. Trust the process and be patient with yourself as you grow and evolve. The investment you make in becoming your most attractive self will pay dividends not only in how others see you, but more importantly, in how you see yourself and the quality of life you create. If you found this video helpful and want to continue your journey of personal transformation, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content that will help you become your best self. Remember, you have everything you need within you to be absolutely magnetic and attractive. Trust yourself, invest in your growth, and watch as your inner light begins to shine brighter than you ever imagined possible. Your most attractive self is waiting to emerge, and the world is ready to experience the amazing person you truly are.